What's good, everyone? Welcome to Tech Me Out. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at a tweak called Clex 2. Now what Clex 2 does is it allows you to quickly launch your music without ever opening the music application. So you can do this by using gesture methods. So I'm going to slide in here from the left hand side and you'll see that I have quick access to my songs, and if I tap up here one time, it'll also let me have quick access to my albums. So I'm going to slide back over, and if I slide in from the right hand side, this will quickly allow me to look at the artist that I'm listening to and all the songs that they have, as well as skip albums, in addition to viewing the album art, the track name, the artist name, and the album that I'm listening to. So this is basically where you can have your music controls. Now if I tap up here, you'll see that I have an option to quickly tweet what song I'm listening to. Or if I take two fingers and slide in from the top up here, you'll see that I'm able to pull up both tables at the same time. So that way I can quickly see my artist and my albums or my songs, as well as go ahead and have my music controls up here from this one view. So I'm going to hit my home button to jump out of that. And I'm going to show you the settings because this tweak does have a couple of settings that you can configure. So taking a look into the settings, we have the configuration tab here, which we're going to explore first. So your first option is to turn the tweak on or off. You also have the choice to make your songs that you have in your cloud visible or in all. And you can also do a bounce effect. So currently I have mine set to a bounce effect because I like to slide in and see it kind of, jump into place, versus if it's off where it will snap into place. Well, let's try that again. Snaps into place and then turn it on and it jumps into place. So I like that little animation. Also down here, you have your restrictions, basically where you don't want the application to take control or take effect. So you can do that for your left controller in terms of restricting what applications you don't want it to appear in. Also, if you want a specific area on your left hand side, so maybe you want it so that when you slide in from the left, it does it, versus if you slide in from any area at all on the left hand side. So you can control that there. And also, my bad, I think I told you wrong earlier. This is the area, the blacklist is the area where you choose the application. The restriction to the left basically tells you if you want it restricted from certain areas of the screen, meaning like from applications, lock screen, or on your springboard. But an example that I did, or a place that I actually restricted mine at, was in the Contacts app with the right controller, because I was noticing every time I would try to scroll through the letters that they have over here on the right hand side, it always tried to activate Clex. So that might be an idea of where you might want to disable it at. Then scrolling down a little bit more, you have your table. So this is basically the right hand side that we were looking at earlier, where if you wanted to make the tracks visible by the artist regardless of the album, you're going to choose this first option. Or if you only want to view related songs to the album you're listening to, you're going to choose this second option. When you're sliding in from the left hand side over here, you have a search function. And when you type in something, it's going to search one of these three areas. It's going to search music by artist, album, or song. It's not going to do it for all three. So just keep in mind when you're searching which predefined setting you made it. Otherwise, it might not find what you're looking for. And then down here at the bottom, we have style. So this is where you can customize the look of Clex. So blur up here, you can adjust that. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you. I played with it. I can't figure out what the heck it does. If you know, please drop it down in the comment section, because I didn't notice a change, but maybe one of you will. Then beneath that, we have tint color. So this is going to change the background of Clex. So if I hit blue and I swipe in, you see it's now blue, orange, or if I want to do, let's do magenta. I didn't like brown. So there we are there. But it does it for both sides. And then in addition to tint color, we have text color. So maybe you want to change the text color as well to blue. So we have it looking like this. So this is just basically changing the look and feel of it. But I honestly like mine on clear. Then you also can choose an image. So say for instance, let me put this text back on white. You want to use a different image. You can turn this option on here and choose your photo. I've already chosen one. You can do the same thing for landscape view to either have the same photo or a different photo. But when this option is enabled and you slide in, you see it has an image. And I must say the image looks beautiful when you use it with two fingers. When you do that 2-finger activation and you see the full screen view, it looks good. So definitely check that out or try using that option as well. So what this last option does is change the opacity. So right now mine is kind of visible, but if I slide it over here, you'll see that it changes the look of it, giving it more of a dark background there. Other than that, that's really it. I will say, if you happen to not have my video on you and you forget what I told you this application or tweak does, you can check out the user guide here, because it will not let you complete this user guide. It won't let you go back and X out of it. You have to go through the whole darn thing. There we go. So that's Clex, everyone. Definitely check it out. To me, it's one of my now must-have tweaks, and maybe it will be for you as well. Regardless if it is or isn't, drop what you think of it down below, and any other additional comments you have for me. You already know what to do if you like this video, and as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out. Now, one additional thing, for those of you that made it this far in the video, first I gotta say thank you, because you watched this video in its entirety, most likely. I'm hoping. But nonetheless, for you getting this far in the video, I do have an offer to extend to all of you. I am trying to come up with a new series where I will show you how I customize my phone. So not what's on my iPhone or what tweaks or top 10 tweaks or anything like that. I want to show you how I got my phone to look the way it does, because I get a lot of questions about a lot of different settings that I have on my phone in terms of how it looks. However, I'm having trouble thinking of a name for this series. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, please drop them down below. And if I like one of your ideas and I decide to actually use it, I will reward you with something. What right now, I don't know, but you will definitely receive something for your kindness. And it'll be more than just a simple thank you. But yeah, that's about it. Once again, thank you for watching. And one more time for real this time. As always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out. Much love.